Bitcoin is at $117,000 right now. We are so close to its all-time high where we peaked at around like what, $123,000 a Bitcoin. Guys, that is so exciting, and at the same time, absolutely insane. And so this poses the question, a lot of people that are just now getting into crypto, there's a lot of FOMO, a lot of wanting to get started, but at all-time highs, is that the right thing to do? That is the question. And so one of the easiest ways for me to answer that question for you is just to paint a picture of the beginning of this year around January. Bitcoin had broken $100,000 a Bitcoin for the first time. Bitcoin was hotter than it has ever been previously, ever before. And people were talking about selling your Bitcoin, not buying more Bitcoin. It's too high, you've missed the boat. And so I wanted to share that at the beginning of this year, to prove everyone wrong, I started a $100 a week Bitcoin portfolio where I started buying just $100 every week of 2025. It's a sample portfolio. And just to show you right here, that is up, and you can see that is up 22%. Sorry, 21.8, but 21's a little cooler in Bitcoin terms anyway, 21 million. Right? So that's up almost 22% for the year, and that is with zero thought, and that is with buying right by the all-time highs and just being consistent nonstop with the hardest, safest asset in the world, Bitcoin. Now we flash forward to today, and Bitcoin has hit $123,000 a Bitcoin, and right now it's at 117 at the time of this recording. Should you get started buying Bitcoin anyways? And the answer obviously is yes. Now, if you are a little fearful here at all-time highs, just start automatically accumulating. Do what I did. I set up $100 a week purchasing Bitcoin on a schedule with zero thought. Zero thought, just accumulating as much Bitcoin as I can. It's a sample portfolio, right? So obviously you can scale that $100 a week with your net worth, your income. You can even scale it down if you have to, 50 bucks a week, 25 bucks a week. Do it to the best of your ability. And only you know your situation and what the best of your ability truly is. Let's say you have a little money sitting on the side. Let's say you have 10 grand on the side, right? I would make your first buy at least 2 grand, like 20% of it. I would start getting exposed now. And here's the deal. You'll save the rest of your portfolio to DCA in. And you can even set, because I think we're in a positive trend right now. We just broke out, we're trending. So much liquidity is going to enter the market. I mean, we're talking trillions of dollars of new money being printed by the Fed. And so we're gonna wanna be exposed to this, right? So throwing 20% of that side money you have in right now is one of the best things you can do, because if we keep going up, you're not gonna experience even more FOMO and put in too much later. And now it does give you the opportunity for a pullback to DCA in over the next 4 to 8 weeks and get good prices. And you'll have some of that money on the side for if a big dip happens, you can take advantage of that and choose to lump sum invest more of that money. And again, that's a $10,000 example. You can do this with any size portfolio you may have, but I recommend taking 20% of what you want to invest and still putting that into the market at this point, because if you're not exposed, the risk to Bitcoin and crypto is not being exposed. No matter what price you're buying Bitcoin at, people are going to tell you either it's too high, it's over, or it's on the way down, it's over. No one's going to tell you it's ever the right time to buy. And frankly, it's never the right time to be holding the US dollar. I mean, let's be real. Over the long term, because the dollar will forever be printed down into infinity, Bitcoin will go up to positive infinity. Dollar negative. So with our current liquidity projections and the amount of money printing that's going to be happening over the next couple of years, we are in a great spot for Bitcoin. And there's never been a better time. That's not true. 2009 would have been a great time. God, what was I doing in 2009? I was a fucking kid. How silly could I be being a child at 9 years old? What was I even doing? Playing like GameCube? Maybe like the Wii was out at that point with my little brother? Dude. What an idiot. I was playing GameCube. I could have been buying Bitcoin. The point being, yes, there are better times, but there will never be a better time following today, because you're always going to have the same question. Is it too late? Was it too late at 50, 60K? Was it too late at 70K? Was it too late at 100K? Is it too late now at $117,000? At any price you basically ever previously bought Bitcoin, everyone is in profit right now. Unless you bought like yesterday at 120 and now it's 117. But virtually throughout the last, literally forever, you're in profit. So what you want to do is you want to start building exposure to the forever in profit asset. That is Bitcoin. So if that means liquidating stuff you don't need, like maybe you don't play those old gaming consoles, you have a bunch of shit laying around, or maybe you have other investments, you want to start getting exposed, start building up some exposure. If you don't have any, the risk, again, the risk to Bitcoin is not being exposed. And the beauty of just DCAing in is that you don't have to worry and think about it. Set it and forget it. I'm up 22% for the year on that sample. I'm up a whole freaking lot more on buying that dip in April. I'll tell you that. Buying that dip at 74K, beautiful. And you can choose to make those decisions when they happen. But you need to get started, because you need to start building that bag that will catch that 22% and then have a little on the side for when things do pull back, because it's inevitable, it will. With crypto, that volatility, the upside that we love, it also has downside volatility, and you need to take advantage of that. Those are golden opportunities where everyone tells you it's over, they run for the hills, but they're freaking idiots. They're idiots, guys. And that's when we buy. Bought a bunch of Bitcoin, bought a little ETH too. It's over double. It's almost 3x from that bottom at 1,400. We're at like 3K right now. So it's like 2.5x from where I was. Don't miss it. Don't miss the boat. Don't go another year without having any Bitcoin. If we get better prices in the future, if we get lower prices in the future, you'll be happy you have a little money on the side and new money coming in. You can buy more. You'll be excited for that discount. But if the market just keeps going up, you're going to be pissed you didn't get any money. So you might as well get exposed now. That way you're happy that you got exposed. You're happy you got in when you did, and you keep building those bags, DCAing in, and if that opportunity, again, if it pulls back, you'll be so excited. You start to get happy on red days because it's an opportunity to pour more cash in to the best asset of all time. If you want to know how to monetize that Bitcoin you already own, if you want to learn how to use your Bitcoin to DCA more Bitcoin for free, click that link in my description, show you how to get involved in DeFi, where we have people making 5, 10, 15K a month. Guys, click that link, and if not, YouTube says you want to watch this video. See you there.